Crank it to 11, folks, because we're about to tear into the raw, untamed soul of rock and roll itself. These aren't just riffs, they're sonic earthquakes, crafted by 4 musical titans who didn't just play music, they rewrote its DNA. Welcome to WoodsRock, where we're not just spinning tracks, we're diving deep into the heart of Led Zeppelin's most iconic guitar riffs, with a few juicy behind-the-scenes stories to spice things up. Today, we're counting down the top 12 Led Zeppelin riffs, ranked from gritty to god tier, based on their groove, their soul, and their earth-shaking impact on rock history. So grab your air guitar, turn up the volume, and let's ride this lightning. Let's rock. Number 12. Bring It On Home, 1969. We kick off with a bluesy banger from Led Zeppelin 2. Bring It On Home starts with Robert Plant's haunting harmonica, channeling the spirit of a Delta bluesman. His love for old-school blues like Willie Dixon's original shines through. But at 1:45, Jimmy Page flips the switch. The riff explodes. A fiery E minor blues run, powered by aggressive downstrokes and a snarling Telecaster tone. Then, Bonham's drums crash in like thunder, and suddenly the blues gives birth to hard rock. Backstory. This track was recorded in a whirlwind session in New York, with Plant improvising his harmonica to capture the raw vibe of a late-night jam. It's Zeppelin taking a classic blues tune and launching it into the future. Why it's here. It's a gritty love letter to the blues, supercharged with Zeppelin's signature power. Number 11. Good Times, Bad Times, 1969. This is where it all began. The first riff from Led Zeppelin's debut album. In E major, Page lays down a tight, syncopated groove that cuts like a switchblade. But let's talk about John Bonham. His double bass drumming was practically unheard of in 1969, making this track a seismic shift in rock. Backstory. Bonham, fresh from the pubs of Birmingham, was so powerful in the studio that the engineers had to move mics farther away to avoid distortion. His thunderous kicks gave Page's riff the muscle it needed to announce Zeppelin's arrival. It's lean, mean, and a total game changer. Why it's here. The riff that kicked off Zeppelin's legacy, sharp and bold, with Bonham stealing the show. From the very first riff of their very first album, Zeppelin changed the rules forever. Number 10. The Ocean, 1973. From Houses of the Holy, The Ocean is Zeppelin getting funky and clever. This riff is a D-A major key groove fest, but the magic is in the rhythm. Page and Bonham weave a slick dance between 4/4 and a cheeky 7/8 bar, making your head bob while your brain tries to catch up to keep up. Backstory. The song was inspired by the sea of fans Zeppelin saw at their shows, and Plant's daughter, Carmen, even got a shout-out in the lyrics. Bonham's playful doo-wop backing vocals in the outro add a quirky charm, proving he wasn't just a drummer, he was a vibe. This riff swings, stomps, and struts with pure Zeppelin flair. Why it's here. It's funky, smart, and a testament to Zeppelin's rhythmic genius. Number 9. Communication Breakdown, 1969. Hey girl, stop what you're doing! Before punk was even a word, Zeppelin already wrote its anthem. I don't know what it is about you that I like so much. Buckle up, because Communication Breakdown from Led Zeppelin 1 is pure chaos. This E major riff is a proto-punk assault, built on rapid-fire single notes and a fuzz-soaked Telecaster tone. Page's alternate picking is relentless, but Plant's raw, desperate vocals take it to another level, screaming rebellion. Backstory. Legend has it this track was born from a late-night jam where Plant was venting about a bad breakup, channeling that angst into every word. This riff doesn't just play, it attacks, laying the groundwork for punk rock's raw energy. Why it's here. It's fast, fierce, and a blueprint for rock rebellion. Number 8. Heartbreaker, 1969. From Led Zeppelin 2, Heartbreaker is where blues meets swagger. This A major riff struts with power chords and a classic blues pattern, but Page delivers it with untouchable attitude. The real jaw-dropper? That mid-song solo where Page cuts loose, ditching the rhythm section for a blistering flurry of licks. Backstory. Page recorded this solo in one take, fueled by a burst of studio adrenaline, while Bonham and Jones stood frozen, jaws dropped, watching him shred. Plant's vocals, dripping with heartbreak, add the perfect edge. This riff doesn't walk, it prowls. Why it's here. It's bluesy, bold, and iconic, with a solo that screams confidence. Baby, my since the first that I told you, the best years of my life. Number 7. Rock and Roll, 1971. This is rock and roll in its purest form. From Led Zeppelin 4, Rock and Roll is a love letter to the 1950s, supercharged with Zeppelin's grit. The riff, a 12-bar blues in A, kicks in on the "and" of the beat, giving it a swinging, off-kilter drive. Bonham's opening drum fill is the spark, and Plant's wild vocals scream pure joy. Backstory. This track was born from a spontaneous studio jam when Bonham started hammering out a riff from Little Richard's "Keep a Knockin'." Page jumped in, and within minutes, they had a classic. This riff is freedom itself. Loud, reckless, and unforgettable. Why it's here. It's a celebration of rock's roots, delivered with unstoppable energy. Number 6. Achilles' Last Stand, 1976. From Presence, Achilles' Last Stand is Zeppelin at their most epic. This riff is a galloping beast in D minor, using D, A, D, G, A, D tuning to create a droning, mythic vibe. Page layers up to 8 guitar tracks, building a towering wall of sound, while Bonham's relentless drums drive it like a war chariot. Backstory. Page wrote this during a tough time, recovering from a car accident, and Plant's lyrics reflect his own struggles, singing from a wheelchair in the studio. The result is a 10-minute odyssey that feels like a battle cry. This riff isn't just music, it's a journey. Why it's here. It's a fan-favorite masterpiece of ambition and raw emotion. It's not just a song, it's the sound of endurance, forged in pain and triumph. Number 5. When the Levee Breaks, 1971. This riff is a force of nature from Led Zeppelin 4. Built on a slow, crushing E minor blues shuffle, Page's slide guitar creates a hypnotic, menacing groove. Bonham's drum sound, recorded in a stairwell for that cavernous echo, is the heartbeat. Backstory. The band set up Bonham's kit at the bottom of a stairwell at Headley Grange, with mics hung stories above to capture that iconic boom. Plant's vocals, dripping with bluesy dread, tell the story of a flood, making this riff feel ancient and unstoppable. Sampled by everyone from Dr. Dre to Beyoncé, it's eternal. Why it's here. It's heavy, haunting, and a cornerstone of Zeppelin's legacy. Number 4. Immigrant Song, 1970. Two notes, endless power. From Led Zeppelin. 3. Immigrant Song is a Viking war cry in F-sharp minor. Page's staccato riff, likely played with a capo on the 2nd fret, strikes like a battle axe, while Plant's iconic wail, "Ah, ah, ah," channels Norse gods. Bonham's pounding drums seal the deal. Backstory. Inspired by a gig in Iceland, Plant wrote the lyrics about Viking voyages, and the band recorded this in a single, fiery take. This riff didn't just define Zeppelin, it helped birth heavy metal. Why it's here. It's a sonic assault that commands attention and shaped a genre. Number 3. Black Dog, 1971. Black Dog from Led Zeppelin 4 is a rhythmic beast. Crafted by John Paul Jones, this riff in A minor defies standard time signatures, jumping between 5-beat, 6-beat, and 4-beat phrases. Page's guitar dances with Plant's a cappella vocals in a call and response that's groovy and brainy. Backstory. Jones came up with the riff while messing around on an electric piano, trying to create something impossible to dance to. Plant's playful vocals turned it into a swaggering masterpiece. It's chaos, but perfectly controlled. That's Zeppelin's genius. Why it's here. It's a groove-packed puzzle that's both challenging and addictive.
Can't stand still, got a flaming heart, can't get my fill.
Number 2. Kashmir, 1975. Kashmir from Physical Graffiti isn't just a riff, it's a sonic monument. Using DAD-GAD tuning, Page crafts a droning, Middle Eastern-inspired sound that's stately and spellbinding. Plant's lyrics, inspired by a drive through Morocco, add a mythic depth, while Bonham's relentless beat anchors it. Backstory. Page spent weeks perfecting the riff's hypnotic drone, and the band brought in an orchestra to amplify its grandeur. The result is a riff that feels like it belongs to the ages, not just the charts. Why it's here. It's majestic, transcendent, and a timeless masterpiece.
Sit and wait, when all will be revealed.
Number 1. Whole Lotta Love, 1969.
You need cooling, woman, I ain't fooling.
This is the riff that changed the world. From Led Zeppelin 2, Whole Lotta Love is a low-down E minor blues groove that's sensual, savage, and unstoppable.
I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love.
Page's iconic opening bend sets the stage, while Plant's primal vocals and moans add raw intensity. The psychedelic bridge, with stereo panning and eerie theremin wails, is pure studio wizardry. Backstory. The band recorded this in a single night, with Plant ad-libbing his vocals in a haze of creative energy.
I wanna give you every inch of my love.
It's the blueprint for hard rock and heavy metal, influencing everyone from Black Sabbath to Nirvana. Why it's here. It's the ultimate riff, reshaping rock forever with raw power and innovation. When that riff hit the airwaves in '69, rock music was never the same again. Led Zeppelin didn't just write riffs, they built cathedrals of sound. These 12 riffs are more than music. They're time capsules, carrying the fire of an era that still burns bright. From Plant's soulful wails to Bonham's thunderous beats, every note is a testament to their genius. This is WoodsRock, and we're keeping the flame alive. If these riffs got your heart racing, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. Which Zeppelin riff makes you feel alive? Keep rocking, friends. The spirit of Zeppelin lives on, and we're all part of it.